All right. Yeah, we are live, I think. Find a face. Find a face? What? I don't get that. That's interesting. All right. Hi, everybody. Every time I come on, there's something new. Welcome to this week's live video. I'm your host, Luca Simmons. I'm your holistic nutrition practitioner. And we're back to doing live this week. Missed out last week. There were more important things to tend to. This week, we continue on talking about heart health. And so we have the top 3 foods in today's chat. I'm going to try to keep it to 14-15 minutes so that I'm able to upload it to Instagram afterwards. So if you have any questions, pop them in the comments. If I can't see them while I'm recording this, then I invite you to still pop them in, whether it's live or not, and then I'll get answering your questions at the end. All right, so what are the top 3 foods for heart health? That is our focus here on Good Food and You this month. And we've been talking about it every week. A lot of the posts are about heart health and the kinds of things that you can put in place to empower you to take your own health into your own hands. And food and heart health are 2 perfectly well-suited things that go so well together. There's so many good things you could do through food in order to support heart health. Today we're going to concentrate on 3 foods. The first one, for those who are like, just tell me which ones, Luca, thank you, goodbye, then that's cool. So first off, beets, second off, cacao, third off, hibiscus. Thank you, bye. Do you want to know why? You better stick around. Okay, why beets? Number 1, beets are amazing for blood flow on so many levels. I posted about this on Monday this week, but it increases blood flow in a couple of different ways. So it supports vasodilation, which helps, it just means it helps your blood vessels to dilate a little bit more. And when they dilate, your blood pressure goes down and the blood flow can be a little bit smoother in your blood veins. So think of it, it's kind of like Viagra, but for the rest of your body. Oh, well, it's also good for whatever Viagra is servicing, but I mean, it's good for all of the things. So betaine is a really great, or beets and the nutrients found in beets are going to be really brilliant for helping increase blood flow. The other reason it helps with blood flow, there's something in beets that actually prevents excessive blood clotting. So it helps keep your blood supple and easy to pass through the veins. It is also loaded with antioxidants. Yeah, the dog's barking, the bird is chirping. I'm in the kitchen today because there's too much Zoom going on and yeah, anyway. So sorry if he's going to be barking. That's how life happens. So yeah, so beets are also loaded with antioxidants. All right, I keep hearing the word antioxidants, polyphenols, blah, 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 blah. Posted about, talked about. Do you want to know why those are so important? Antioxidants, polyphenols, anthocyanins is another nutrient that's found in beets. Like, okay, it's cool. All of those things are important because, for a couple of different reasons, they're usually found where there's flavor and where there's color, especially in plant food. So beets have a lot of lovely, deep, darkly pigmented color. That's where you're going to find the polyphenols, the anthocyanins, the benanins, all the other antioxidants, and all of those nutrients you need for heart health. Why specifically for heart health are antioxidants so important? Well, antioxidants help protect your tissues and your cells from the damage of inflammation. So first of all, it protects against inflammation. Second of all, antioxidants also help to do the cleanup after there's been inflammation in the body. So they help to prevent the damage that comes from inflammation, and that is called free radical damage, for those who want to know. It also helps to do the cleanup, and it also helps to move that cleanup out of the body. So it does it in 3 different levels. So it helps protect, helps to do the cleanup, and it helps to get the cleanup out of the body. Think of it in those terms. That's why antioxidants are so important. And that's one of the key pieces why it's so important to eat a plant-rich diet, because it's the plant foods. And yes, meat and animal products will also give you some of these. But a lot of the nutrients you need for cleanup and detoxification and moving that inflammation out are found in your plant foods. And beets are one of those really brilliant foods, really high in antioxidants, specifically for heart health. All right. It also Yes, okay, I said that already. Oh, another nutrient that is in beets is called betaine. I don't know why it says find a face in the middle. I did. Okay. Are you having fun yet? I hope it's coming through. I can't see comments, so I hope that everything's going okay. No, I don't want to comment. Anyway, okay, it's cool. I'm just going to assume it's working. Okay, so betaine. Betaine is one of the nutrients in beets. Why is that so important? It really helps to nourish the liver. It is rich in B vitamins. When we're talking about heart and liver, your heart and your liver are kind of best friends. The liver does a lot of work with the heart. It helps to circulate the blood into your system. The heart, of course, pushes it around. The heart is the pump, right? But the liver does a lot of work specifically for the heart and the blood circulation in the body. So anywhere you can support the liver, you will get the benefits in heart health. So betaine helps to nourish your liver, but betaine and some of the B vitamins that are found in beets, those are some of the nutrients, they help to reduce something called homocysteine. Oh God, Lucas, stop it with the big words. What's homocysteine? Oh, some people will know what it is because they're dealing with cardiovascular disease. But homocysteine is one of those markers they're looking for when you go get your blood taken. They're checking to see what your homocysteine blood levels are. And when those homocysteine levels are elevated, it is one of those risk factors that they're looking for to see how susceptible you may be to cardiovascular disease or to heart damage, or arterial damage. So you want to get those homocysteine levels down. Oh, it's another way that inflammation shows up. It's one of the markers they're looking for when you get a blood test. So what helps with that? Oh, betaine and B vitamins. Where are those found? Oh, in beets. Yeah, I know. They're kind of amazing. What else are beets good for? They're good to boost endurance. When somebody has cardiovascular disease or something happening in the entire circulatory system, endurance is tricky. Energy levels are low. And so by consuming beets, you support that endurance function and that balanced energy output. Beets are incredible for that. It's one of the best foods for liver. We talked about that. Beets are also really great to help balance cholesterol numbers. So if you are coming at cardiovascular disease because there's elevated cholesterol numbers that are not looking in balance, then beets are going to help with that. Beets are also really good nutrients for the bugs of your gut. So it really helps to support that gut function and your microbiome. That's a whole other topic we're going to be addressing in 2 weeks' time as the next Tuesday Live, like in 2 weeks. We'll be talking about that surprising connection between the gut and the heart. Yes. So there we go. Beets, number one, whether you have it raw, grated, roasted, steamed, boiled, or in beet kvass fermented form, doesn't matter. Beets are going to be amazing. One of the best foods for the liver. Second food, cacao. Why cacao, not cocoa? Well, cacao is processed at a lower temperature, which means that you retain more of the nutrients in your cacao products. So cocoa versus cacao, cocoa will have a lesser amount of those important nutrients. Cacao will have more. So if you're dealing with heart disease and trying to keep cardiovascular disease at bay, then I dare say you want to go into the cacao side of things. Have at her. Why? Also, there's another compound in cacao called theobromine. Theobromine is one of the main compounds in cacao, super, super high in antioxidants. Theobromine is a vasodilator, helps dilate, helps your blood pressure reduce, and helps to keep it lowers that blood pressure. Theobromine also helps to balance your cholesterol numbers. Great studies to showcase its action in that. Theobromine is also an anti-inflammatory nutrient. It helps to reduce what they call C-reactive protein. C-reactive protein is another blood test marker that they're looking for when C-reactive protein is up. It's an indicator that there's inflammation in the body. Well, theobromine helps to reduce inflammation in the body, and it also helps support moving inflammation out of the body. So I love that. So this is all really important in helping protect your heart and your arteries and your blood vessels against the damaging effects of cardiovascular disease. Another really good nutrient in cacao, especially cacao butter, the highest, most bioavailable source of magnesium. What? I love this. Okay. Oh, somebody's just commenting. Okay, I will get back to you in a second, Nicole. So magnesium helps to regulate your heartbeat. It also helps to relax the heart muscle and is one of those really important electrolytes that we need for liquid balance in the body and for the function of the heart, regulating that heartbeat. So calcium gets your heart muscle to contract, magnesium gets it to relax. Every time your heartbeat goes, you need calcium, magnesium, calcium, magnesium, calcium, magnesium. So magnesium is one of those nutrients that's really a bit trickier to get, and we need it for so many processes in the body, one of them being your heart rate and regulating that heartbeat. So cacao, really high magnesium. Have at her. Yes, please. Lastly, but certainly not leastly, in cacao, there is a compound called PQQ. PQQ is hard to find in a lot of foods. We do need it because we can't make it in our body. It's a compound, an antioxidant, just another antioxidant, one of the really super awesome things. But PQQ, highest amount is found in cacao. Now, PQQ and heart are really important because PQQ helps to support your mitochondrial function. What does that have to do with the heart? Okay, so your mitochondria are the energy factories of every cell. They're the ones that produce the energy in your body. What is one of the most energy draining organs in the body? Your heart. So it is inherently important to look after your mitochondria when we're talking about heart health. Low energy, sagging energy, super common when there is cardiovascular disease in the picture. When your mitochondrial function starts to slow down, now you have a harder time making that energy that you will need for your heart function. So now it's getting harder to get the heart rate and moving the blood, pumping it in and all around your body. So the heart is affected by that mitochondria that are not functioning properly. What PQQ does, that nutrient I was talking about, PQQ helps enhance your body to actually make new mitochondria. It enhances the mitochondria that are there and promotes the making of new mitochondria in your cells. Chocolate for the heart win. What? I know. Go cold. Cacao is better than cocoa. Use cacao butter, cacao powder, cacao nibs, whatever you can find. Okay, good. That's item number 2. Item number 3, we're getting to a minute and a half. Hibiscus. Hibiscus is going to be the third food. Why? Because it's easy to make and it is incredibly brilliant in helping to lower your blood pressure. It is one of the most high antioxidant plant foods out there that can provide your body with things like vitamin C, really important to move inflammation out. Now, hibiscus, specifically for heart health, when you think about heart health food, I want you to think about darkly pigmented things like the beets, like cacao, like cherries, like raspberries and strawberries, and hibiscus. Hibiscus is a dark pink color. So those types of foods are really clear note that, oh, that would be good for my heart. When we're talking about hibiscus specifically, it is loaded with a lot of nutrients, again, that help to protect your body against free radical damage. And that's what happens when there's inflammation. So it helps protect against the inflammation. It helps to do the cleanup when there is inflammation. And it helps to also move inflammation out. So it protects, cleans up, and moves it out, which is what you want. Those are 3 important components to look at when trying to work through the picture of somebody who either has cardiovascular disease or has a family history of it, kind of deal. Now, hibiscus has also been shown to lower blood pressure because high blood pressure is actually associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. But the key is you have to have it consistently. So make a cup of hibiscus tea every day. You can make a big pot of it, stuff it in a jar into the fridge, and drink it as an iced tea. We're running out of time. Drink it as an iced tea. That's what I like to do. I do sun tea with it, where I shove some hibiscus petals in with water and I let it sit in the sun for a day, and then it goes in the fridge and you drink it as an iced tea. It's so delicious. Check with your medical doctor first before you start introducing any of these foods, because they can have an impact on some of the medications you're on, especially hibiscus. So check with your MD. These are just food ideas to start implementing, but always check with your medical team. That has been your Tuesday Live here on Good Food and You. Thank you for tuning in, and pop your questions below and we'll get back at it. Okay, toodles, bye.